Okay, level 3 is using the idea of slope and perpendicular slopes and parallel slopes and just solving equations or continuing to write equations of lines. So in 4 it says line E has a slope of 1/2. Line G contains the points 3a minus 2 comma 7 and a comma 6. Find the value of a such that line E and G are parallel. So if you remember from level 2's, parallel lines have what type of slopes? If you said parallel lines have equal slopes, you would be correct. So I need to make a slope that has a slope of 1/2. So I'm going to force these 2 points to have a slope of 1/2. So basically I'm going to find the slope of the 2 lines and set it equal to 1/2. So remember slope, you're subtracting your y's. So I'll do 6 minus 7 over a minus 3a minus 2. Remember to put parentheses around that back one because that will force you to remember to distribute the negative. So I've got -1 over a minus 3a plus 2 when I distribute the negative. And move up here. So I'm going to continue to simplify the bottom. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply. So I've got -2 equals -2a plus 2. And I continue to solve this. So a will equal 2 in order for this line G to equal the slope to have 1/2. Okay, number 5. It says write the what is the equation of a line that's perpendicular, that's a perpendicular bisector to these 2 points. So we've done a couple of these first semester. Just wanted to recap with you and kind of bring it back because it is relative to what we're doing now. So remember perpendicular bisector. If you have a line that has 2 endpoints, so this, let's say this is 2, 3, and this is -5, 4. I want to write the equation of a line that's perpendicular and it bisects. So remember, bisect will mean that it cuts us in half, or the point that it goes through is the midpoint, because a midpoint will cut a line in half as well. Okay, so again, we've got this perpendicular line that's perpendicular to the black line, and it goes through the midpoint. So the only point that we know this line goes through is the midpoint. So let's go ahead and find that. So that's 2 plus -5 and 3 plus 4. So this is going to be -1.5 and this is going to be 3.5. The other thing that we have to tell from this is what is the slope of the blue line. We need to first find the slope of the black line and then do the perpendicular slope. So the slope of the black line is going to be, let's see, 3 minus 4 over 2 minus -5. So then the perpendicular would then be a positive 7. So again, since it doesn't say what form to leave it in, I'm just going to leave it in point slope form, especially because I've got decimals here. And there's your answer. All right, last one, number 6, find the value of k so that the graphs 8y equals kx minus 4 and 6x plus 24y equal 12 are perpendicular. So I need to know, okay, I'm going to find the slope of one line and find the opposite reciprocal of it. So the slope that I could find out is the second one here. So I'm going to go ahead and move the 6x over by subtracting it. And then divide everything by 24. Okay, so the slope of the line is -1/4. So the perpendicular slope that I need to force the other line to be is going to be a +4. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this line. I want to solve for y. So I have an expression that is relative to the x. It's going to be k/8. That would be like our slope, x minus 1/2. So typically this number would be our slope, but we don't know what that is. But I need to force it to be 4 so it's perpendicular to the other one. So k/8 is going to equal 4, so that means k is going to equal 32.